So hello guys, welcome back to another new video. Barcelona just on the Copa del Rey final, defeating Real Madrid 3-2. And yesterday I was so sleepy and so happy that I forgot to make the video. I slept almost at 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. after the trophy celebration after watching the complete game, and then I forgot to make the video. I was too much happy that what a match it was after the World Cup 2022 game. This was the greatest sensational game I have watched. Okay, the World Cup 2022 final, and this was almost a similar type of situation, similar type of game. Okay, that's a magnificent game. Okay, after the World Cup final 2022, I have watched that type of game for the first time. Okay, that was a game and this was another game. Okay, it's sensational games. Okay, superb from both the teams. Okay, they tried hard, but ultimately Barcelona won the cup, Copa del Rey, after 4 years. Last time when Barcelona won the Copa del Rey 2021 under Messi, this was Messi's last season in Barca. Okay, and memory is hitting back. So Barcelona on the Copa del Rey. Now let's talk about the match. I have talked that if Gerard Martin starts and he will play a little bit back in not go front like front forward like Balde, but he completely just made my words wrong. Okay, Gerard Martin was superb. The one doubt about the Barca's lineup was the left back. Okay, who will play good in the left back? That was the problem. Okay, because in the striker, obviously Lewandowski is one of the greatest of all time, but Ferran Torres, or if you ask Dani Olmo or Gavi, if they would start, obviously Ferran Torres started, they will play good because they are in good form. Okay, so there was not much doubt about that how they will perform, but there was a huge doubt in the left back position because Balde, a player like Balde, was not present. So Gerard Martin, in the last few games, Gerard Martin was, whenever he played, he doesn't go much forward, but in that particular game he totally became Balde, almost became Balde, and he was going forward from the left position every time he gets the ball. Okay, Gerard Martin, sensational Gerard Martin, hats off to him how he played. It's superb, magnificent from Gerard Martin. Okay, and another thing, obviously Lamine Yamal, we cannot win a game without Lamine Yamal's huge contributions. He played in bang. Okay, some people will think that Jamal didn't get the goal. Okay, he didn't get a goal, but the way he played, the way he was dribbling past the man, it was superb. Okay, Lamine Jamal, sensational Jamal. And obviously one sentence in my all Barca video is common nowadays: no Pedri, no party. Sensational Pedri, sensational. It's just, I cannot express in my words. Okay, how Pedri played in the match. Bang, totally boom performance from Pedri. And obviously nothing too much say about the Barca's defense lineup. Completely a wall. Inigo, Kubarsi, Araujo, and I have also said that Inigo could play as a left back, and that happened after the substitution of Gerard. Okay, Inigo came to the left back, Kubarsi and Araujo in the centre back, Kunde in the right back. This is a wall. Okay, you cannot break this. And somehow Mbappe just managed to break it. Okay, Mbappe was the only good thing, the second good thing, obviously, after Courtois, for Real Madrid in that game. Okay, Mbappe just was boom. Okay, in the last two El Clasicos, Mbappe didn't play much. Okay, much that good. How we used to know him in PSG in the World Cups. Okay, we used to know him, that sensational Mbappe. We have seen a little much of that. Okay, Mbappe was sensational yesterday. Okay, in the final. Mbappe was good, pretty good. Okay, it was like a nightmare how Mbappe was running with the ball, how he was passing through the players. Okay, it's a very good performance from Mbappe, and the substitution just saved, about to save Real Madrid. Okay, but Barca is Barca, bro. They will win. Okay, they have won. So from Barca point of view, yes, another thing to say is Ferran Torres obviously played well. Okay, he played well. That finishing was pretty much good from that position. One hand there is Courtois, one hand there is it was Mendy for no. It was whom? It was Rudiger or whoever it is running towards the ball. The ball was not in much speed, but it got finished. Ferran Torres good finishing from him, and that's a comeback goal in the 84th minute. Okay, equalizer goal 2-2. Good from Ferran Torres. Every player played well. Gavi was just dying. He was dying to win. He just contributed every single second to win this match. Win is in his blood. He was a different mindset player. Okay, he is a player. Whenever he comes to field, he needs to win. He comes with this mindset to the field, and that mindset got a huge blow after Hansi Flick coming to the Barcelona. Okay, Hansi Flick and Gavi, this is a sensational pair. Okay, Gavi just was about in every match he played like that. Okay, he gave his life to win this match. Okay, sensational Gavi, and Dani Olmo also played well. Okay, and other players like everyone played well. But one thing I like to say is that Rafinha. Okay, after the international break, he lost his form in a little bit 2-3 matches. Then against Celta Vigo, he scored the goal. So I thought he came back to form, but in the last match, what we saw, it is not that Rafinha. Okay, it is not that Rafinha again. Okay, so it is a little problem for Barca if if he continues to play like this in the UCL. It is going to be pretty tough because a winger is a pretty much important. Okay, so if you would just think the match goes on the extra time 3-2. Okay, but just think if you would have played like the previous version of Rafinha. Okay, how you used to play before the international break. Okay, just think it would have been 5-2, 6-2, whatever it is. Okay, so if Rafinha used to play like that, so it is a thing of, it's a concern that on the other hand Lewandowski is not there, so Ferran is good but not good as like Lewandowski. Okay, so it is a thing, it is a big concern for Hansi Flick that to Rafinha make his play better like how he used to play like the before the international break. Okay, he missed 2 open goal chance. That was a you can say, someone can say that was a tough chance, but Rafinha used to score that goals, man. From that angle, Rafinha used to score. Okay, yeah, I can give you 2-3 clips from that angle. Rafinha scored. Okay, even dribbling 2 men, he scored from that angle, and it was open. That was open. Not he even have to dribble. That was open section. Okay, so it's a concern for Barca because of the UCL. Okay, we have won the Copa del Rey, that's okay, but for the UCL it's a concern that how Rafinha plays in the semi-final. Okay, it's a big concern for Hansi Flick. I think he can come back even after missing the 2 goals. I believed in Rafinha, but he can't come back in the match. I thought that Rafinha would obviously score 1 goal, obviously, but he can't. Okay, and the last thing to say about is Kunde's goal. Man, what have you done? Bro, I was in this room. Okay, this was the room I was watching the match in the night. Okay, this was my room to watch the matches. Okay, I was watching the match in this room. Then 1-0, obviously my favorite player Pedri scored, the current favorite player from Barca, he scored. I was happy that I was thinking that this match is going to be one-sided again, and Barca is going to win as I predicted, the 4-1 or 4-2. But that thing doesn't happen because Rafinha didn't play well. And again when Mbappe scored, I was watching the match as I have said in the other matches like in the Celta Vigo. Okay, I was watching the match lying on my bed in the laptop. Okay, and then Mbappe came to a substitution and immediately scored a goal. It's 1-1. I woke up from the bed. Okay, sit with the pillows. Okay, sit with the pillows and my thighs. Okay, the game is going to crunch. Biting started to think that they can come back. Okay, then Chouameni scored. Traumatization level at its peak. Okay, I just started doing links. It was night, so the light was off. I immediately came down from the bed and turned on the light. Okay, so if I thought that this is the problem, the light is off, so Barca is going off. Okay, mostly I used to watch matches turning on the light in my another room. Okay, but this was a very late night match, so I do not want to disturb anyone, those who are sleeping, my father, my mother, my grandmother, my aunt. Okay, whatever they are. So I don't want to disturb them. It was a 1:30 a.m. match, so I don't want to disturb them. So I came to this room. This is a very personal room. Okay, so then I woke up. Okay, from the bed, I turned on the light. That we have to win this match, man. Turned on the light. Okay, turned on the light. The seat nails. I was biting the nails, and what is going to happen? Then Ferran scored in the 84th minute. I just on the bed. Okay, just punched on the bed so many times. Ferran scored, and I was waiting for another goal within the match time. Okay, within the match time, not in the extra time. Okay, within the of official match time. Okay, but that didn't happen. And the penalty, and was the most important talk I have to say, is the penalty of Rafinha that was made by Raul Asensio in the dying minutes of the game in the 98th minute. Okay, that was surely a penalty in any portion of the universe. Okay, he just slapped on the back of Rafinha and gave his leg in front of him. Okay, that was in any portion of the universe, that was a clear cut penalty, foul. And it's been, I'm saying that it's a red card foul. Okay, how he made the tackle, it's type of red card foul in the penalty box. It is surely a penalty anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe. It's surely a penalty. But at first the ref gave it, then he goes to check the screen, the VAR, then he cancelled the penalty. And then he gave yellow card to Rafinha. Okay, can you believe it? I was just totally shocked that what did he do. Okay, then after added time goes on, in the 116th minute, Koundé scored a super banger. Okay, Koundé scored a huge banger. I think it's, and as he have stated that it's the most important goal of his career. Okay, so I just literally stand up on the bed and started dancing when Koundé scored, and punched on the bed so many times. Okay, and no one in my house didn't get anything that I was doing this in the it was 4:15 or 20 a.m. in the morning, man. I started watching the match in the night, and it was going to end in the morning. Okay, to 4:20 or 4:15 a.m. in the morning. Okay, that's sensational feelings. Okay, Koundé and then I realized that not giving the penalty goes in our favor, because if the penalty would have given, okay, the Real Madrid crybabies will make more videos that this was not a penalty. What was this, man? They won by scoring a penalty every time. Whatever they does, okay. Like when Messi won the World Cup, they cried like penalty. Okay, they cried like, and this time was it was about to happen if the penalty was given. Okay, then I just when Koundé scored, I realized that for this reason, to make us see this, to make us feel this, the penalty was cancelled by God. Okay, the penalty was cancelled by God. God may want the Barca fan to see this, to experience this. Okay, we have experienced this in 2017 when Messi scored that banger in the dying minutes of the game in the La Liga. 2-2, Messi scored the third goal at 92nd minute. Okay, superb. And same feelings for Koundé, and a defender, a right back, okay, just scored it for us. Okay, it was essential. At first, when Koundé took the shot, there is a lot of time when the shot is taken to when the ball reached the goal net. Okay, I thought that it could be saved by Courtois, a goalkeeper like Courtois is sensational. Okay, for him only, Real Madrid doesn't consider 4, 5, 6 goals in the match. Okay, so it was just, like I thought that it could be saved by Courtois, but he failed to save it. And Koundé created the magic moment. Okay, that's a great goal. One of the great important goal of this season. Okay, so then Barca won 3-2, trophy lifted, and every Barca fan was happy. Okay, And another thing to say is that Rudiger's behavior. Okay, obviously he have apologized in his social media post. Okay, but the thing is that how he behaved in that particular time, and same is Vinny Jr. Okay, they're literally throwing bottles, and Rudiger some little injured he was, I think. And ice bag was given to his knee. He just opened the ice bag and throwing ice. Is this a behavior to be expected from an international player? From a German international player? Everyone just used to say that German are so disciplined, so good in football. So why did you do that? It was like a mad dog. I'm used to say that word. I'm just getting forced to say that word. Okay, my brain is just forcing me to say that. I don't want to say this, but I have to say this, because that was not a good behavior from a player who is playing in a big club like Real Madrid and playing in an international football for Germany. This is not expected, man. Okay, Vinny Jr. obviously does these things in every match. Okay, that was not new for Vinny. Rudiger also do this, but this was not expected. That he was throwing bottles on a referee. Huh? Just think about it. How silly it is. How poor type of behavior it is. In a big match, you are doing this. It's even the kids do not do this when they are losing. Okay, that's a very much criticizable thing. Okay, it's not a good thing. Obviously he get the red card. Okay, it's not a good thing. Okay, you have to think first what you are doing. You may have anger on the referees, you may frustration that you are losing. Okay, but don't behave like this. Okay, don't behave like this. That is not acceptable. Okay, in a play like football, okay, fight is common, but this type of thing is heavily not acceptable. Okay, and then Barca lifted the trophy. Ter Stegen, our main captain, come to lift it. Araujo, on-field captain. Okay, then Barca lifted the trophy, and that's all for that match. Every pullers are happy. Okay, so second trophy in this season, Super Copa first, then now the Copa del Rey. UCL and La Liga is still loading. Okay, it's still loading. And now let's talk about another match, which is yesterday's match, Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest FA Cup semi-final. Okay, Manchester City just dominated the game, but a few little bit silly mistakes, but Nottingham Forest didn't make that happen. Okay, Nottingham Forest get too many chances. The mistake, a little bit 2-3 mistakes were done by defenders of Manchester City, but even the goalkeeper, but an open goal was given to them, but they failed. And the good thing is Manchester City in the finals against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace defeated Aston Villa 3-0, and Manchester City defeated Nottingham Forest 2-0. To one of the good goals scored by Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis is totally a great goal. That was superb goal from Rico Lewis. Okay, and that sensational header Gavardio scored after so many matches. Okay, so every City fan is happy, and every Premier League fan is depression. And another thing is that Liverpool just won the Premier League. Okay, they are clear, 4 matches left, but still they own the league. It was known for the last 2-3 months or more that Liverpool is going to win the league. Okay, so now it's finally happened. The Liverpool won the league, and their title last win in 1918 means 2018-19 season, or which I forgot that, but whatever it is, they won. And after 4 years, I think 4-5 seasons, they won the league. Okay, totally dominated by Manchester City in the last 4 seasons. Now finally they won the league. That's good. Let's see what can they do in the next season. And obviously after the end of the season, big transfer window coming up before a little 10 days transfer window, right, for the FIFA Club World Cup. I think so, that is given by FIFA, allotted by FIFA. for the FIFA Club World Cup to make their teams good. Obviously, some big things are going to happen in Manchester City. Okay, you all know. And another thing is the update for Rodri. Rodri might come back in the FA Cup final, and if don't, then obviously in the Club World Cup. Okay, Rodri is going to come back. The beast is going to be unleashed by Pep Guardiola. Okay, so now hope for the best that Manchester City on the FA Cup, because they haven't won much in this league and won nothing. Okay, lost the league, lost in the UCL. Okay, Carabao. Okay, so this is the last chance. Obviously, they left. A Club World Cup is left for them, but it's a tough, big competition, long competition. So FA Cup is the easiest thing to win right now at this moment, because Crystal Palace in the final. I'm not underestimating Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace also played really good this season. So anything can happen in the final. Okay, so I'm going to make a different video on that before the final. It's on 17th May. Time is there, and big matches coming up. Obviously, the semi-finals of UCL. Okay, Inter Milan versus Barcelona. Barcelona versus Inter Milan, the match, and another match Arsenal versus PSG. Two big games coming up. Okay, so it's going to be hard to predict. I'll make a separate video on that before the match. Okay, match day on 30th April to this 20th. Okay, tomorrow or 30th April morning. Okay, the match is on okay, the match is on tomorrow night, or let me think. Okay, Barca's match is on tomorrow night. Okay, I think so. 30th April, 12:30 am. Okay, I have to check the schedule. I think a video will come before that. Okay, I will obviously make a video on tomorrow if the match is on tomorrow night. Okay, so and another thing is Messi, Inter Miami lost 2-0 in the some type of Champions League of America. Okay, they lost 2-0. Okay, I forgot the name of the team. Okay, they lost. Okay, and the first leg in the semi-final. So second leg is on 1st May morning. Okay, so Messi have to come back to go to the finals and win the trophy. What was the name of the team? I watched the complete game, brother, but I forgot the name of the team. I didn't even remember. Okay, what was the name of the something with V? Okay, Vancouver. Yes, Vancouver. Mrs. Inter Miami lost to Vancouver 2-0. And in the first leg, so second leg is coming about 1st May morning. So let's see Messi can come back. Okay, so now let's end the video, and Visca Barca, Visca Catalonia, and it's 23rd minute going on. Like and subscribe my channel, and keep the bell notification on for the latest updates. Thank you guys.